Alright, third project. I'm in between the lecture training facility, the LTF, and
I'll do here, Gary. I'll clear a road so you can like kind of sit where I'm at, and you can just blow it in that field right there in front of me. Yeah, to my right.
LDSH tankers. And a lot of our snow dumps on base are at near capacity. Because we've only got minimal crew, I'm using a blower to spread a little white stuff. And I'm gonna have to get clarification. They want me to. You want me to carry that down to Gary, or are we just making a pile there?
We'll make a pile like in front of my bucket, so that Gary can go back and forth, and then he can just blow it off into that field over there.
Echo. Anyways, third project of the night. A lot of our snow dumps are becoming max capacity that we normally don't see until towards the end of winter. And it's only December. Just finished doing Crystal Palace
Right on towards me.
General's parking lot. Sorting out a little bit of situational awareness between the drivers.
Oh, we can? Yes, please.
And I will not bother answering that. Instead, I'll max out my load and push it down to where Gary's on a black track. Duke wanted it a little bit closer to where he is. That happens when you're dancing with loaders. Somebody's got to lead. Keep the wipers going for a bit. Gotta wait until he backs out. Enough room for both of us to dance on a track. And in between our swipes, that big pile on the right of me will be cut away and pushed down to where Gary's at. Normally, to the left, there's an open field, and I almost went down the ditch. Caught it in time. We put our snow there just using the loaders, because the blowers typically are already doing the airfield. Of not getting stuck. Yay! Fun night. I have no idea what time it is. It's probably close to 10:30. In fact. 7:20. Close enough. I'm gonna guess we're gonna go until 11 or midnight at least. We've actually got a fair amount done. Just finished doing the General's parking lot, which involves a lot of backblading. They hire Mucky Mucks want it done better. They need to push out the cash for proper equipment. They left a bit of minor windrows that most people with a shovel in their car can handle it. Fully expecting we'll get a complaint. Can you clean out the insert name rank here? Parking spot? Some things don't change, and I'm perfectly fine with that. All right, let's put you forward view. I don't want to get too close into his lane of travel. If I didn't trust him, I wouldn't be this close. But he is a sergeant. Even though it's been a while since he's been in the seats. Muscle memory is a thing. Yeah, I see what you're doing, and I really wish you didn't do it. Really not a fan of people putting their troubles into my path. But I think he wants to get a shuttle going. Whichever. Starting to get a bit of a bounce because we're on uneven ground. The snow that I'm running over right here is getting compacted. So I'm going to reverse the favor and let him go. Reverse uno! Now I've got a delay. Well, he backs out. But I'm not going to try to dump right in behind him. Make sure my blade is flat. The seat's got a slight leak in it, so I'm sinking down in the seat. But I'll sort that out on the fly. I think I know what Duke's doing. He wants Gary to come out and tackle that pile as opposed to us bringing it down. I don't really care either way. I think Gary wants to stay where he's at because it's easier to go over. Just to go back and forth on short little trips. Give to me. thread a needle to get to it. Caught him out of the corner of my eye, wanting to go forward. So I'll go back and clean up some of the spillage. Oh, that's concrete, right? That little piece to the front of me, I had a moment I really wanted to tackle it, and then I remembered it's concrete. Wouldn't be good to hit. Oh, wait, move. I want to clear it up so nobody else gets in and damages their bucket too early. Hit his tongue, hit the curb. See where he's going with that. My intent is to take a portion of that pile in front of me, get it down where Gary's at. 11 minutes now. This will be a straight to YouTube one. I'm waiting. Put some air into my seat. Seat's got a slight leak into it, so as the hours wear on, I go from sitting in a high chair to feeling like I'm at the kids' table. Come on, dude, figure it out. It is bouncing where he's at, though. There he comes. Alright. Better feel on the pedals now.
Where to next?
You're the foreman for.
I'm over at 3BP.
And that's more or less how we work most nights. What Steve said is he's up at the 3BP parking lot window and that. No snow dumps are also. We got more room to put them, but they're getting close to max capacity. And since we've got the blower out here, I imagine we're going to be using that. Things considered, I'm glad I'm in the John Deere as opposed to the JCB. Bigger bucket. Less times doing the same thing over and over again. And a more comfortable seat. Even with the air leak. Two more swipes at this pile and it's done. Don't want to get stuck in the rut. Uneven ground. That's why I don't put my tongue between my teeth. More steerage. Just got cleanup to do, Gary, and this one's done. Another good thing about these videos, other than getting my speaking ability improved upon, also doubles as a resume. Not that I've got any plans on quitting this job. What I get paid is way too much fun. One last one, more out of sense of tidiness than actually needs to be. Then we move on to 3BP. You have a good day.